Now they're stuck. Now they can't stop thinking about you. And I feel like if you were the codependent one before, now they are. This person was likely involved in a third-party situation, 3 of Cups, and you stopped talking to them, 4 of Swords. Yeah, this feels like a block. You rose above your own codependency issues in this case. This was a karmic partner. That's why it was so difficult. You're still consuming their thoughts, and the silence is still killing them, and they still... Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your June love reading. So in your overall energy, you have the 5 of Cups and the 3 of Swords. You are reflecting on past hurts. You're reflecting on a heartbreak. I feel like this is being mirrored by the other person as well, even if you don't think that you've affected them in that way. You certainly have, because this goes both ways. There's a feeling of wishing and wanting things to be different. There's a perception shift that you have to be responsible for this month, because it really is all about perspective in love. And you can look at someone that you've lost and you can say, I lost the love of my life. It was all my fault and I'm never going to find the right one again. Or you can look at that same situation and say, I'm not going to let this hold me back anymore. I trust that the universe has something else for me. It was not all my fault. And in some ways I was protected from something that I don't know could have happened. Because obviously, if it was meant to happen, it would have happened. And something that a lot of people spend many decades learning is the idea that the decisions that you make, no matter how much you may regret them, the universe is more intelligent than any decision, any action, meaning whatever will be, the universe or God has already taken into account all aspects of that. So I'm saying that because this feels like a heavy weight on your heart, and whatever you did or didn't do, just know that there is a divine plan. But I do feel like there's a regret on this other person's heart too. And you're going into hermit mode, you're going into solace, you're going into independence mode. You have the 4 of Swords here. I feel like you're not speaking to anyone. I really feel like you're pulling back tremendously. You may not even be entertaining anyone in terms of, dating apps or anything like that. If you're single, I feel like that's where your mind is at. If you're in a relationship, you may even need to have some space yourself, and you may not feel the need to communicate with your partner this month much at all. And people are going to be asking you why you're doing this or why they can't get a hold of you. They're going to be very inquisitive, and they're going to want to pry into your emotions and into your mind, but you're like Fort Knox, you're a fortress, you're not going to get anyone piercing through your armor this month. You have a lot of financial wealth coming to you. You have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of your deck, the Fool, the Chariot, the 9 of Pentacles. I feel like the majority of you Sagittarians are single because you're focused so intently on entrepreneurial goals, on making more money, on getting more clientele, and this is where huge bounds of your abundance and more money is going to start flowing in for you. You could be dealing with an Aries. I'm also seeing Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Capricorn, Virgo, and for some of you another Sagittarius such as yourself. You can feel something new brewing. You can feel it's like a storm's coming. You can feel it. It's like you're starting new habits in your life. And these new habits or these new ideas are going to actually create new patterns that are going to be the realization of the things that you want to manifest. In simpler terms, action creates results. So that's what you're doing. But you're very focused on yourself, Sagittarius. There really is no room for someone else in your psyche right now, at least not for a few weeks. You're taking on the Empress energy as well as the Devil energy. Anything negative in your life, you're meeting it with equal power. It's like you're not scared anymore. You're not scared of the little things that have been causing you so much anxiety or made you feel like you were in toxic relationships. You're rediscovering your worth and you're meeting a lot of things head on. And you've dealt with a feeling of inadequacy for so long here. And now you're healing your heart. You also have loyalty. I feel like you've been the loyal one, Sagittarius. I feel like you've been the one that's really been the loyal person in your friend circle, your family, and your love relationships. You've just come out every single time feeling like you weren't good enough, even though you were loyal. And that's why you're taking time out for yourself now with the Four of Swords to heal yourself. You are showing up as Temperance reversed. That's your major arcana. So you may be feeling kind of impatient. At the same time, I am seeing here with the Eight of Pentacles that you've been putting in a lot of work, especially towards the end of June. You're going to be feeling like you're working really, really hard. You may feel the need or the urge, I should say, to quit before you see the results, but do not quit. You're going to want to, but don't. The results are going to come shortly thereafter. And even though you may feel like you're not being recognized for your work or that other people are not noticing your talents, you are. You are being noticed, even if they don't say anything. They may feel like, oh, you already know how great you are, even if you don't. You have the Nine of Coins again here, so yes, you're feeling really independent, pretty single. You have judgment around you a lot. There's a lot of past stuff coming up. Whenever I see judgment twice, that's stuff that can go all the way back into your childhood. I feel like there's definitely someone from your past that is thinking about you too. Again, this mirroring energy is here. Eight of Cups. You're thinking a lot about what you've had to walk away from this past year. But Spirit has your hand with this. You see how in this image, there's like an arm coming down from the sky, and it's grabbing someone else's arm to pull them up. Even if it feels like you're stuck, you're not stuck, you're ascending. And this had to do with certain transitions that you've made recently. Because you have the High Priestess right next to this, two very spiritual cards. You don't know the amount of help that you have, Sagittarius. And I'm speaking on the spiritual plane. This is an army behind you, the signs that you're getting. You are worried about your finances here. I can see that with the Five of Pentacles. Your intuition is trying to get you on the right path with this, and this is something that can be done easily. It's not something that is gonna take too much money or too much time, but you already know what to do. I don't even have to tell you that. Spirit is saying here that you know what to do. Someone really hates the fact that you're single, for the single Sages out there, especially towards the end of June. We are in a Mercury retrograde throughout this month, so a lot of people are having wake-up calls. Let me see what's underneath your Wheel of Fortune. The Empress. You have the Empress twice. Here and here. Four of Coins. So, even though you have this abundance coming in or this opportunity coming in, you need to save. There's definitely someone who is holding back their feelings for you. But I don't think you even really care, because around the middle of June, you're going to be feeling mental peace. And you're going to be so glad that you're out of drama and that you're not engaging with lower energies. There is someone that wants to communicate with you, but I don't think they're going to, even though they really want to, because their ego is so big. You have the Knight of Swords, the Princess of Discs. I feel like there was someone that was giving their attention to someone else, and you could feel this on an energetic level. This is in your past position. Could have been dealing with someone who behaved like an air sign and they were talking to an earth sign, but their attention was not on you. Their attention was absolutely elsewhere. And you cut them out here, Queen of Swords and the Star. You had to heal yourself again, healing your heart. So the universe saw like what this person was saying about you to others. I feel like there was a lot of backhanded comments, a lot of deception and talking behind your back. And this is what you had to heal from. But ever since then, you've had a lot more peace in your life. And I feel like this is the same person that misses you so much. And the silence is killing me, yeah, because you're not speaking to really anyone right now. You're in hermit mode. Constant reminders of you, and you are consuming my thoughts. So there was an opportunity here that this person could have expressed how they felt about you, but they chose not to. or they chose to express their feelings to someone else. And I'm just seeing you as being single and not really giving a damn. I feel like you're pretty much over this, Sagittarius. And this new situation starting for you could lead you to an Aries, Cancer, or Capricorn. Because I'm seeing here, you have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Discs. So you have 2 new opportunities coming in both categories of your life. So stop looking back here, unless it's to garner the lessons from it, but don't dwell there. Some of you really need to take walks at dusk. That time of the day is going to be incredibly healing for you. I'm also seeing here in this image, you have a pet that is helping you through this, and they're like your sidekick. Okay, Sag, we're going to look at your extended and how they feel about you and the outcome. I love you so much. I'll talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.